Hey guys, Mike here from Binyah Outdoors. I want to show you a really cool little trick that I learned a long time ago. Drop shot. But what we're doing is we're throwing a Keitech. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the hook in and just come to the nose. Now this is literally a Keitech that broke on me, but I'm still using it. So it's a bait that I would normally have thrown out. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is a cool trick, everybody drop shots a Keitech. What are you talking about? Well, a lot of people don't think about the fact that a Keitech is still a swim bait, right? So when you fish a drop shot, you let the bait get to the bottom and you sink it down. And a lot of guys, when they fish a drop shot, they raise their rod up, they drop their rod down, bait swims up, bait swims down, right? Well, that's not the end of it. What a lot of guys do wrong is they do this. They fish it like this, and then they burn it back to the boat. And then they get ready, they cast again, and they repeat the process. Now, that's not necessarily wrong. I don't want to disparage anyone who's got their own technique of doing things. But one thing that you have to keep in mind is that it's still a swim bait. So don't just burn it back to the boat if you're using some sort of swimming style trailer for your drop shot. What I like to do is slow roll it. So I will reel it really, really slowly. You'll feel that weight tick across the bottom. What that does is it gives you a lot longer retrieve. Yes, it takes a lot of time, but I will tell you that one of the benefits of this is that you will catch some of those fish that were just sitting there looking at it, and they were staring at it, and they weren't really sure if they wanted to hit it. And then when you yank it back and pull it back really fast, they leave it alone. They're like, no, I wasn't sure about that thing, and now it's darting away and I don't want to chase it. If you slowly retrieve it, and I mean like just barely retrieve it, the weight keeps your bait horizontal and it makes it swim kind of like a pendulum style retrieve. You can even actually start to retrieve it and do a start-stop retrieve, and it will swim kind of up at an angle, and then it will go back down, and it will create a little bit of a different style of swim bait fishing, basically like a suspended swim bait fish on the way back to the boat. So it's something that a lot of people make the mistake of just burning this thing back to get the next cast in. But I will tell you, a lot of the times when I fish a paddle tail or a swim bait on the drop shot, I do this little slow retrieve back, and it actually turns into a fish bait, because either the fish that was sitting there eyeballing your bait will watch it, or sometimes you'll be able to come across the middle of the water column and attract the attention of a bass that just happened to be swimming by. So don't necessarily burn your baits back. Swim them back, and it will help you to catch a few more fish.